So, greetings, my audience. I'm reviewing 2012's Avengers. I give it a 9 out of 10. To me, I like this as much as George Clooney's Batman and Robin flick, the 1997 flick. It's as charming as quirky characters. It's not taking the genre seriously at all. It's retarded, stupid as balls. Story, pacing, rushed. Little to no depth to these characters of the Avengers, or Loki, the main threat to the villain, or what's coming Thanos in the future to scam you at the end. Loki's completely wasted his potential in the script, and so has Captain America wasted his potential, Hulk, Bruce Banner, Black Widow, and Hawkeye, and Nick Fury wasted. Maria Hill wasted. Everyone on S.H.I.E.L.D. wasted potential. The whole S.H.I.E.L.D. flushing out the S.H.I.E.L.D. units before the Avengers come on screen and get introduced is nice and all, but there's little to no depth to these characters and to the action or to the comedy or story beats. There's some serious moments here and there sprinkled throughout the film. That's more what those are. Moments. Some funny moments here, not too much. This is before it got overly stupid with this comedy. Amounts always doing nothing but comedy. With the characters of the Avengers and the villains, you know. That's for future. Was Age of Ultron started that trend. And that cursed. LeBrand. Anyway, so this movie is story. There's not really a story. It's basically the same story as like a. Saying there's a story is like saying there's a story to James Gunn's Superman movie. That feels like there's a character arc. Well, let me say this. Like, there's a story. It just feels like a rush story for all of the characters. More than James Gunn's Superman movie. Because at least James Gunn's Superman movie, you had an idea of what he was trying to do with Superman. Like, he was, I feel like he was trying to develop Superman, but I mean, I would like to see a direct company could make a better or worse movie, I don't know. I heard that movie was very edited down, so was this Avengers movie, 2012, but it was edited down by Whedon for reasons, because he decided to edit all the depth that he shot in the movies, because audience didn't test well with test audience, so that's why we get a shittier movie, a cheaper movie than the one we could have gotten, and that means also the shitty performance of more stand out, like Black Widow, or Jeremy Renner's Hawkeye, or Captain America. Actually, Captain America is the only one that's good and all. Performing well like Captain America, but he's not written as Captain America. He's written as a demasculated version of Captain America who gets nerfed and can't even win a fight without the Avengers aiding him or helping him out because he's tired in battle and winded. He's supposed to be a super soldier, isn't he? Now he's just regular man. He sucks. He's reduced to regular superpower man. Boo! At least they course correct that in the future sequels after this. Even though they added more fucking humor. That's the one problem. No, course corrected, making Steve Rogers more OP in the future. And a competent fighter. And an actual badass. Like he should be, like in the first Captain America movie he was. But in this movie, we didn't never shows any of that. He just shows the weakest, shittiest elements of what it could be like if you were Captain America, if you were a human, if you could move like a human being. Forgetting that he's not a human being, he's a super soldier. He has super soldier serum blood in his veins. That means he's a little more powerful than a normal human being. It just makes sense that you should highlight that, Whedon, but he didn't do that. He didn't do that the first time. And, why can't, sorry, and also Tony Stark is, playing Robert Downey again, of course, instead of recasting the asshole and giving us a proper Tony Stark performance by a confident actor. Who would stick to the script. I hear most of the stuff that he says is improvised. Oh, wow, I found that on the commentary for the Robert Downey stuff. Like he says, kind of improvised. Like, is that why all those improvised old man crappy jokes that I wouldn't think Tony would say, that's just him talking off his ass and putting himself into the character. The asshole. Robert Downey, and we are letting him change the character. For the worse. For the worse. I want to hunt him down and kill him. Not Whedon. Also, Whedon and Rob Downey right now. For this shitty performance. And when you're letting him do this. Improvise his lines. Since this, even do the script. Is this so stupid? It was jokes, improvised jokes. How the fuck have I not had a stroke yet? How high is my blood pressure? So yeah, I hate all these Avengers performances except the CGI Hulk played by Luke Ferrigno. Voiced by, I find out. So Luke Ferrigno is the only recurring Marvel character. So Luke Ferrigno plays Hulk in this 2012, but was replaced later by Mark Ruffalo because Mark Ruffalo sucks. And Marvel is cheap and hates us and wants us to suck Mark Ruffalo's sperm cock. Suck his boner, and you, Mark Ruffalo fans, some of you will just probably do it. But I refuse to call his performance good. His performance is shit. He shouldn't have replayed Luke Ferrigno, the voice actor, Luke Ferrigno that was voicing the Hulk. They should have just kept paying Luke Ferrigno instead of changing it with Mark Ruffalo that voicing the Hulk now. Fuck. Mark Ruffalo's a hack of an actor. He only works when he's on a good short leash and give Littleton less free time. He's overpaid in Hollywood, I say. So is Scarlett Johansson. So is Chris Evans. So is Robert Downey. So is Jeremy Renner. They're all overpaid actors, untalented hacks. They're worse than George Clooney's Batman. I said it. And worse than worse than that. They're worse than Jennifer Garner's portrayal on Elektra. Worse than Halle Berry's portrayal on Catwoman. Worse than the 70s Supergirl portrayal on Supergirl. Worse than all of that crap. That's how bad each one of these fucking Avengers performances suck. I hate their performance so fucking much. I want to tear off their fucking heads. Because they suck. Their performance suck. And the villain Loki, his performance sucks. The only cool villain was the one in the shadows that Loki was being warned on. And you think that he was going to be the... You think that we're going to get more of him, but no. We just got, Loki. Loki. Fuck Loki. Fuck Tony Stark, played by Robert Downey. I hate Robert Downey. Tony Stark. Take. Pacific his one. Because I hate the actor Robert Downey more than the cast of any other people that play the Avengers. Because I don't hate Tony Stark. I actually like the characters and all these Avengers characters. Before Marvel fucked everything up in this one shit show of a movie. And when they brought them together, oh, I wasn't thrilled. Not exactly. I felt like I was cheapened. A bit. I got Amazing Spider-Man 2 vibe from this movie. You know, Andrew Garfield's Amazing Spider-Man 2 vibe. Like, I felt like there was so much unnecessary shit in this first half of this movie that we didn't need. Like Andrew Garfield's Amazing Spider-Man 2. A lot of the first half we didn't need. Did we really need the opening fight of the opening shot from a different perspective with the parents leaving Peter onto the plane crash, and the plane fight? Was that really necessary? Only to cut to him into the Spider-Man uniform, Spider-Man duties. Was that really necessary? No. Do we really need to see the arrival of Loki on Earth? Couldn't we just have the cut to it? Couldn't we just have the first half of the movie, have the Avengers cut to the event, have the first half of the movie, drop the Avengers in the first battle with Loki at New York? You know, like during the entire invasion, and just have the rest of it. I just think that and have the rest of it more of that be the meetup after that. After that should be the opening. I mean, I just think the entire invasion should have been the opening, the third act, and the rest was unnecessary garbage that nobody remembered. I didn't remember it. No matter how many times I see this movie, I don't remember. The drama, the story feels like filler. Like the first half of the Killing Joke adaptation. From 2016, I was the first R-rated Batman animated movie ever. By DC. You know, that's the one where Batman and Batgirl fuck on the roof. Naked. In the rain. after she gives up the Batgirl, after out of nowhere. It's very out of nowhere in the movie. It's like, actually, I want to say out of nowhere, exactly. It's just not really connected to the main story, the Killing Joke, what you wanted the movie to be about. It's kind of like the Killing Joke adaptation. Or The Amazing Spider-Man 2 with Andrew Garfield. The 2012 Avengers. It's a bit of a cock tease of a movie when you think about it, for a Marvel fan. Boy, I think. For a Marvel fanboy, it's a bit of a cock tease of a movie. Feels like. This is when it starts to get good. It ends. Over. Fuck you, audience. Give me money, assholes. It's what it's telling you, audience. And you suck off the cock of this movie. I hate this movie. I hate people. I want to hurt you right now because I'm so mad. God damn, how bad is my blood pressure? Now I'm going to have a stroke if I don't calm down. Sorry. I hate this movie that much. As a Marvel fan. But as a popcorn movie, it's a 9 out of 10. But it's not a movie I consider me being a fanboy of Marvel. A movie I take pride in liking. At all. The amount of pride I take in liking this movie is the amount of pride I take in liking in Halle Berry's Catwoman or George Clooney's Batman and Robin flick. As I don't take pride in it, liking it, at all. It's embarrassing to like this movie. The exact definition of a guilty pleasure. For me. Okay, that's all. Like and subscribe to my content, my audience. Goodbye.